Music 2010. Emma's Imagination!
Sky, so much to see next week, every week.
Giving the right gift is easy. Just follow these simple steps. First, pick up a bottle of Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey. Now, the size you choose depends on who it's for. Say, your boss, a friend, or a brother. Secondly, get some wrapping paper and ribbon. It's kind of like wrapping a tennis racket. They're going to know what it is, but that's part of the charm. Lastly, and most important, step 3. Be there when they open it.
You don't just pour a Guinness, you bring it to life.
Warcraft Cataclysm. In stores December 7th.
Love Christmas, love Roy Chubby Brown. Roy Chubby Brown's new show is so outrageous you can only see it on DVD.
Absolutely brilliant!
Roy Chubby Brown live. This is it! Go, go, go!
Call of Duty Black Ops. Available now on Xbox 360.
Cash Converters, proud sponsors of the World Cup of Darts on Sky Sports.
It's getting tense. Very, very tense here. The World Cup of Darts, the final. Holland against Wales. Van Barneveld taking the first point. Mark Webster squaring things up at 1 apiece. An A6 victory over Kostompy. Up next, Barney against Webster. Stompy against Barry Bass. And whatever happens, we will go to the doubles. Barney and Stompy against Webster and Bass. Mark Webster, checkouts of 160, 130. He is on fire right now. Former Lakeside winner. And his partner, Barry Bass, enjoying every single moment of it. And Barry's here. Barry, this is exciting, isn't it?
Oh, it's unbelievable. And fair play to Mark, he's playing tremendous starts. We guaranteed to go to the doubles again, but it's such a brilliant tournament.
After what happened this afternoon, with you winning on a last leg decider and taking out at 116, how difficult is it to get your head around playing in another big match?
Well, to be honest, I'm glad that he went on first, because Mark has been playing brilliant in the singles, and we started to click in the doubles, but to build yourself back up, and you play Holland, it's absolutely brilliant. It's really hard.
What's the reaction been like in Wales? Or your mates ringing? I've noticed you on your phone all the time in the players' room.
Oh, it's absolutely brilliant. Like you say, at the end of the day, you're playing for your country. To be in the final of the World Cup, and then, never say die, maybe win the World Cup. And then everyone's ringing it. Oh, it's absolutely brilliant.
Stay with us. Mark's about to come out against Roman Van Barneveld. Let's head over to our MC, John McDonald.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the action. It's the final of the Cash Converters World Cup of Darts, coming to you live from the northeast of England. Time now to meet the players. Please welcome, representing Team Wales, is the former champion of the world, Webby Mark Webster. representing Team Netherlands, simply known as the man, Raymond.
Still with us in the studio. Tell us about Mark Webster, because he's really come out of his shell, hasn't he, during this competition?
Yeah, they all reckon Mark is a world champion, don't come out of his shell. But how nice it is to see him jumping around, playing for your country, and a boy is playing absolutely brilliant darts.
And he's celebrating big wins with big celebrations, isn't he? Jumping all over the place he's been today.
Yeah, I did try to tell him I got a bad foot, but he's still done it.
Tell us what it's like. You played Barney in the first match of Cash, of course. You lost it, but is it intimidating playing against a player like Barney?
Yeah, it's like when I played earlier in the semi-finals. I played Simon Whitlock. To play the likes of Barney is he's absolutely quality, but you know, you just got to keep on going, and hopefully we'll win it.
And you're gearing up as well for another doubles match. After what happened this afternoon, you must be excited about that prospect.
Yes, it's lovely to play doubles, but hopefully that Mark does a job here and I can win, and then doubles then is a bonus then to get through.
Hey, we'll let you go off and prepare for your match with Coach Stumpy. Barry, thanks for joining us. Let's concentrate on this. The #1 player from Holland, the #1 player from Wales, Barney against Webster, Stuart Pike, Sid Waddell.
It's like the old days, when the Welsh were a massive darting nation. Which weren't too bad either in the 80s, Stuart.
Well, arguably, the best two players of the World Cup on show here. The two captains, could be a crucial game. And Mark Webster really is in the form of his life this weekend. And that is no doubt. What a start for Webster. Barney has won all 5 of his single matches to date, Sid. Webster has lost just one. That was against Whitlock this afternoon. 5 perfect darts.
Here we go then. And Webb outclassed 116, 130 against Stompy in the singles. 62% checkout average and 101 average. But can he keep that fire going for another 40 minutes? Back-to-back games.
Well, that's the question, isn't it? Can Webster keep it going? 88. But he did against Stompy. Terrifically well against Stompy, winning 8-6. 4 consecutive legs, 2 big finishes. Webster, just like Barney, wears his heart on his sleeve. Proud to represent his country.
Dancing proud. Double 3. It's the bed. Here we go then. Got his gammy leg partner to dance as well. Dancing Welshman against the mellifluous Dutchman. 5 times world champ. Looking at the 60 again. Treble 80 now. Unlucky.
Wales requires 6. 2 180s in this opening leg from the captain of Wales. 2 for 2. Knew what he was doing, didn't fancy the double 3. And the 2 double 2 it was.
Before he joined the PDC, look at Barney shot. Oh, Mellifluous! Can be a classic this. Webster. In the IDL Championship 07, lost to Gary Anderson.
139.
World champion 2008 in Lakeside. 5 times world champ. Looking deadly. 109.
Well, incredible standard from these players. Whatever said, we know appropriately that the first ever PDC World Cup final will be decided by the pairs and maybe by a sudden death shootout, the way that Wales found their route to the final with their win over the Aussies in the semis.
Yeah, the consistency of the captain, Webster, and the mercurial but patchy brilliance of Bates against Coe the Jester, pumping up Barney's self-confidence. Psychological risotto of this one. Barney, lovely. In four, yes! Barney looking very smooth, unruffled. There's this lad, Professor of Ballistics, Cardiff Uni, former plumber. Make links in the Barney facade.
11 darter from Barneveld. And the key for Barney is that he really has had a great time. He's enjoyed himself. We talk about Barry Bates and his House of Fun. Well, it has been for Barneveld with Stompy. And when Barney's playing like this, but what about Webster?
Oh, yes! Third maximum in 2.3 legs. What a standard! Here we go. 151 hits. First World Championship, there was around 36 in a week with 24 blokes playing. We've been playing 3 days. See how the standard's gone up, could that?
Just a little. 114 Barneveld, 104 Webster. Early days, but that is the standard that these two players are setting. Fitting as well. Without doubt, two of the, if not the, 2 form players of this World Cup so far. Needs this. 164 chance. Oh, unlucky.
Yeah, the Welsh had a brilliant win over Australia. 4-3.
96. Netherlands require 96.
Yeah, it's brilliant, and that's 1-6 out. And here's Barney now. Very tight kid. 2-18 for Barney now. Oh, magic! Into the middle, little bit of inside English spin, and drop just inside the wire. Darting birdie.
How about this, Sid? Barney, 117 average, 1-118. Perfect on the doubles, 2-11 darters. Webster, 106 average, 3 maximums. And an important leg that, because Barney there winning it against the throw.
A tungsten meringue, yeah. Creme de la whipped milk of world darts. 23 teams came. These 2 are the last. The bells will be ringing in Romney. They'll be rocking in the Ronda. The Amsterdam people will be interested too. Perfect lie. Perfect. Only its words animal noises will do.
We will get the seatbelt out for Sydney at some stage during this World Cup final. Jumping around in the commentary box like a good one. The standard, though, is that good. Look at Barney up at 120.
You keep your hair on, I'll keep your teeth in.
161.
Super thought. Strong treble air. Barney looking relaxed and cool. Want to see a Zenmeister. Said, believe in yourself, Raymond. Did an own treatment. Sat on the bed. 3-0 down in that world final against Taylor. And then 21 80s to win it. He's looking cool. No self-doubt on the noble visage.
And Sid, if he turns up at the Alexandra Palace in this sort of mood, in this frame of mind, he'll be a major player at the World Champ. Double 12 for Webster then.
Oh, yes. Oh, this could easily go to the 15th leg. Barney averaging 112 to Webster's 104.5. Barney throws a blobby one.
60.
Only 60.
The World Champs. Barney plays the Muffin Man. Steve Hine in the first round.
98.
Eric Bristow, otherwise known as Charles Dickens, says this is living up to great expectations. Takes the pip, but it'll be Magwitch.
85.
Well, this World Cup final is going the distance. Huge success this weekend.
96.
The format